girl Kimmer here. Now we're on to Mars and Taurus. Mars in Taurus. Okay, so with Mars in Taurus, this is one of Mars's weaker placements. Okay, and by weaker, we talk about detriment in astrology, which means an area where where a sign is sitting in a planet where the energy is like very foreign to them, and it's difficult for them to like act out this planet. So with Mars in Taurus, for instance, detriment, like you have the planet would be the vehicle, the sign would be the driver, and where you're driving at would be like the house. Okay, the area in which you're going to be like the house placement. So say you got like a Mars in Taurus, you got like the sports car. That's Mars, and Taurus is the sign. It's more like this this little old lady who's never raced a car in her life and maybe even has poor vision. That's more so what you're thinking about when you're thinking about a sign being in detriment in a planet. That's not to say that this sign can't function at all, and that it can't function well with the work that you put in, or more focus, but typically this isn't known to be like the most favorable position for Mars, but I wouldn't consider it one of the worst. Honestly, I like it, but traditionally Mars is the ruler of Scorpio and Aries. So with that being said, Mars is the ruler of Scorpio and Aries, and also it's in exaltation in the sign of Capricorn. I'd also say that Mars is pretty well in Aquarius because of that Saturn influence. Again, we'll get on that later. But these opposite signs opposing these exalted signs would be an example for the signs in detriment. So Cancer opposing Capricorn, Libra opposing Aries, and Taurus opposing Scorpio are all signs that, again, Taurus, Cancer, and Libra are in fall in the sign of Mars, because they tend to also Pisces can have some trouble too, and the mutable signs in general can have difficulty being in Mars, because Mars is a cardinal energy, and it's all about focus and drive and action and how you take that action. And with the mutable signs, they tend to spread their energy between multiple things, or there could be like a lot of unfinished projects when we see Mars falling into the more mutable signs. So now getting back into Mars and Taurus. Taurus is a fixed sign. It's also a Venusian sign. It's a hedonistic sign. Beauty, fragrance, finer foods, silk on the skin, silk lingerie, silk bed sheets, laying up eating shrimp, getting fed grapes by your boo. These are things I think about when I think about Taurus. So with that being said, Mars is very like an energetic, action-driven sign. So with Mars and Taurus people, you'll see them, especially with the men, you'll see a lot of their action being taken regarding things that are related to the second house, or Taurus related things. So finances, sexual stability. These people do value sex on a regular basis. They value a routine. They want to be able to work on a routine. They want to get up the same day. They want to rise the same day, go to sleep rise at the same time, go to sleep at the same time, pretty much. And they like consistency. They like good food on a regular basis. They like good money on a regular basis. They like good sex on a regular basis. So they could even get stuck in a rut because of the interest for comfort. They could be the type to fall in an unhappy relationship just because it's familiar and it's comfortable. But on the good side, Taurus has some amazing stamina. Okay, Mars and Taurus has great stamina, great staying power. They have the ability to like really stick with things. These people are very hard workers. Their physical body tends to be quite strong and not necessarily athletic, but typically something about their features would be attractive, especially with the skin, like beautiful, soft, smooth skin. Also, their style of dress is going to be comfortable yet stylish. They like clothing and things on their skin that are more of the finer taste. When it comes to their sexual pursuits, especially with the men, this is their sexual drive we're talking about our sexual drive, especially in men. We're talking about Mars. So with it being in a sign of Taurus, again, this is very Venusian, very hedonistic, think sex, sensuality, pleasures, money. When these men are attracted to a woman, or when they see a woman that's like maybe out of their league, or even someone that they're dating, they're going to go out of their way. That's going to make the opposite sex, or like whatever they're attracted to, is going to make them work harder towards their goals. This is why I do consider Taurus energy like sugar baby, sugar daddy energy. So you can see that play out with the men. They tend to want to like flex their financial muscle to kind of like woo in the women. I'm not mad at that. I'm a Capricorn sun. And I have a Mars in Scorpio, which is opposite to this, so I kind of, opposites attract. But yeah, these people are very much consistent in the workplace, very much so great workers. They care about their money, do not play with their money. And also, like I said, like in a relationship, they might not be able to even like focus on sex, focus on that intimate time if their finances aren't where they need to be. If they're not working consistently, say this person gets laid off, libido could go, okay. As far as what they're attracted to sensuality, or even like that sexy, vivacious looking woman or man with great skin, with great taste in clothes, that looks like they know how to dress, and also know how to have a good time. These people would enjoy like fine dining like a motherfucker, just eating out, massages, just anything that you could think of that's Venusian, and just they really are into the whole spoil you, spoil me experience, and the sensuality that goes along with the courting phase. They really like, because again, Mars is that drive. They're driven by the beautiful, earthy, sensuous pleasures in life. So that includes sex and all things under the sun that you can lay your hands and eyes on that are pleasurable. And that's all I have for Mars and Taurus. Stay tuned for Mars and Gemini next.